Hi, this is Teena Hughes from Your Biz Hot Tips and buildawebsitetonight.com. In this quick little tip this week, I wanted to share with you another part to my absolutely easy, simple SEO, and this is part 3. In the last 2 episodes, I talked about using questions from your potential customers to create quick content for your website and how to use it for SEO purposes. In today's video, I'm going to show you some ways to get backlinks that are so simple and so easy you won't even have to think about it too hardly at all. Okay, so I've created 4 tips for you, and the first one that I'd like to recommend is if you have a newsletter on your website, and I happen to use Aweber software. Every time you create a new newsletter, a short version of it is published on the Aweber website, which in effect gives you a link back to your site, which is fantastic. But remember, it'll give you a link back to your site as long as you put links within your newsletter. So as you're adding links in, make sure they're going to different pages, not all just to the home page. Now, tip number 2 is about press releases. If you write one, which is something to do with your website or blog, you'll usually be able to add a couple of links in there, and this will depend on where you post the press release and what their guidelines are. So do follow the guidelines. Now, with those links, they should go back to different pages on your website. One might be to your newsletter page, and one might be to the page that's related to the press release. Now, the same thing goes for article marketing. It's really the same kind of thing. But this time, instead of writing a press release, you're going to write an article which could be something as simple as 5 or 7 or 10 tips related to something to do with your product or services. And if these tips help solve a problem for the reader or the viewer or the web visitor, all the better. Then you'll really capture their attention, which will be fantastic. Now, the same thing when you're writing an article on the different article marketing sites, they may have different tips for you about how many links to put in. So again, do follow their guidelines and don't just be link heavy. Those links will come back to different pages on your site, and again, you should also publish the article on your own website, so link back to that page and then link to a different page, which again could be your newsletter or something like that. Alrighty, now the 4th tip, and this one is so easy. If you've ever read a book and it's been related to your website or blog, your business or your passion, then go and find that book on Amazon or any of the other book distributors online. Try and find somewhere on the page where it says the word review, so that you can actually post a review. Now, this is so cool. What you get to do is write your review about that book that you have read, and you really must have read it. Don't just make it up and fake it. Write the review, whether you liked it or disliked it or whatever interesting points you have to say, and you get to link back to your site. So that's the 4th way to get a link back to your website very easily. Now, I've also mentioned here that if you have an Amazon affiliate account, you can also add the book to your page and put a buy now button, and if someone buys that book from your page using your link, then you'll get a commission. But don't be hoping that this is going to replace your salary anytime soon, because on most books you'll only get a couple of cents, but still, it's something to do. And so I hope that you've enjoyed these 4 quick tips for easy, simple SEO. And I look forward to hearing from you if you have any questions or any ideas or suggestions as well. Now, I would just like to say that these are 4 tips only, and there are hundreds and hundreds of ways to get links back to your website. And the links coming to your website are known as backlinks, and that's part of your off-page SEO strategies. Okay, that's it from me for now. This is Teena Hughes from buildawebsitetonight.com, and this has been Your Biz Hot Tips. Cheerio for now. Bye.